Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Blitz Survival Games. Today I'm just going to be talking about the game and I'm going to try to disseminate some wisdom on you guys. As an old player, this is something that I don't think I've ever done even on my old channel, is just try to teach a little bit. So if this is successful at all, then I'll try to make this sort of a series. Typically when I want to upload, it's to like say something, is to say a particular message or whatever. So that's why my uploads aren't necessarily consistent. And so I feel like if I scheduled my uploads, then it would be like, forcing it. If I'm making a video, I want it to be, about a specific thing. So this video is just going to be me trying to explain what's going on and teaching. So this is just V2. Usually you don't want to queue this map, especially if you're a player without a good kit. You just want to dodge it. But I am going to be exploring some tricks with Donkey that I could use. So a lot of maps have a very big problem, and that is scarcity of chests. And if you go Donkey, it sort of solves that problem, but it also doesn't give you a ton of utility to work with. In other words, there's no like gimmicks about this kit. I just got really lucky with my gear there, which usually you don't get gear that good. So obviously I went right up from spawn, and I'm trying to learn the chest route above spawn, because every other route on this map is, first of all, it takes forever. It's hard to loop back around to spawn when you need Blitz, and yeah, there's barely any chests. So I figured that I could use Donkey to manipulate some of this stuff. No, this guy's gonna die. Poor guy. I feel bad, but I'm still gonna do it. Maybe he has some fish for us. There we go. Oh yeah. So we have enough gear with the gapples, I believe, to contest a Blitz star. So we need to get the right angle on it. And an angle that people usually don't pay attention to on this map, I'll show you. Let's just loop around here. So anytime you're playing, you want to pay attention to who's in the game, obviously. And if you recognize any names, you don't really need to remember what kit they have, but like typically you'll have players with brains and players that don't really know what's going on in the game. And Woodjert, I believe, is someone with a brain, so we should be expecting him at spawn. And he might just be the only one. So, okay, Snowman Hacks is at spawn. I expect a contest, but the thing is, if you camp upper, like I'm doing right now, like people aren't really aware of your existence. Let's see what he does. He's not being contested by anybody. So I might just jump him here. Okay. So now I hit him off, so he's stuck with a Blitz star, which means he probably has to choose Assassin to get out. I ate the gapple just to be safe, so we can take a fight within the next 2 minutes here. And hopefully we can force a bad decision on Blitz star. So that was super lucky what I did. If I would have killed him, it could have been an equal result, but also the Blitz star could be used to kill this guy, which I won't fight him yet, just because I want the other two people with brains to fight. So now that we're getting close to chest refill, this map has the most like chests per whatever blocks. Like the density of chests is a little bit greater than other parts of the map. So I'm gonna wait for refill, and then I'm gonna take this fight with Adrian Ant. I have a minute left on my absorption. Oh, there's free pants here. Always look in those loot piles. There could be something that you need. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Something like that. So I'm going to wait about 10 seconds before engaging with this guy. And I'm going to not reveal my gear to him. Okay, and then we're going to use chest refill here. Let's see, he's not chosen a Blitz. So maybe we can't enter any of these houses because Assassin would give him an instant kill. But we have 2 minutes left to deathmatch, which means we can sort of scalp chests on the outside of the map. We also have some chests over there. So we could have looted docks, but I want to be close to a cleanup, so I'm going to go back to my initial chest route on top of the mountain. And we got really lucky with our donkey because we have 2 gapples now, and that makes all the difference in this game. That could be the deciding factor, so that's very good for us. And I believe this guy is still stuck with the Blitz star, and he has yet to make a decision. Okay. So there is currently a stasis bug where players will suffocate into the ground, so we might see someone get suffocated here. I don't know why he chose that Blitz, but hopefully he didn't get refill. And by the way, that bug has been in the game since 2013, I believe, so not really a new thing to use that. So if you guys are freaking out about me using that twice this game, then you should probably just use it for yourself. Always take healing for your donkey or horse. Obviously they take the same heals. So Wajert is probably killing the Smarten clan guy, yeah. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough deathmatch, but I do have a Gapple and an Invis with a donkey, and some healing. So I should be able to kite a little bit, and if someone begins to rush me, that's when I can eat a Gapple and rot away. So when you're going to deathmatch, you want to hold W. Okay. And I'm just going to quickly try to loot these chests here. Arrows, always good. Okay. So I'm going to get rushed here. And I can actually outrun it because he can't land a rod. I'm going to jump here. Yeah. I'm just going to get focused. He can't engage me, so I can stall out the other guy. They seem to both be going for me. Okay, so now I need to regen a little bit, but I'm also going to dodge him. Okay, can't engage on that. Okay. So I think we got really lucky in that deathmatch. I know that like I landed all my shots and I did what I needed to do, but them teaming on me, they should have been able to kill me there. But yeah, typically you will not. The average person is not able. Like just how do I phrase this? Typically, if I were put in that situation, 9 times out of 10 I would lose that deathmatch. But you just witnessed something very, very lucky. So don't expect that result for yourself unless you're amazing. But I mean, I'm not calling myself amazing. I got lucky with how they decided to act. So let's go into the next game. Hopefully I can get a different map and show a different strategy. Alright, so I won my last random round, but I don't think that the things I was trying to teach were very well demonstrated because I was just way too stacked. So I'm not going to use that game. So I'll try to give you guys some Blitz hour tips if you're actually going random. It looks like from that little lag that I got that J Sports is in my game. I think I remember that name from a while ago, but otherwise nothing particularly recognizable. So the trick to Blitz Hour is run to the perimeter of the map as quickly as possible, and we're just gonna grab some gear here, keep on moving to the edges. And the reason you want to move to the edges is because not a lot of people make it to the edges, but you will find that one guy that picked random but also can't take you in a 1v1 right after kit. So you see a cluster of people here. I'm just going to run the other way. Okay, I'm not being chased or anything. I need a weapon. So there's some fighting going on. I'm going to cut around and go to that side of the map. Eat my highest saturation item here. Okay. Also, if you notice, I do this a lot, but I probably don't mention it. If you don't have a weapon, don't put on any armor, because that could lead to you getting targeted. So I'm just going to go away from this guy. Hopefully there's someone on the other side of the map that has level 10 that's not very good. Okay, well typically you want to target someone that I described earlier, but it looks like nobody actually came over here in the first place, so we're just going to take the loot that's left and put our flame bow there. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to take this loot and hopefully we get some good stuff. But, you know, it's not always guaranteed. Okay. This guy's kind of owning me with a rod. He's going to re-engage. I'm going to use 2 shots on him. And I should be able to kill him here. Oh, we got the drink off. That was really smart. Okay. And I get the iron chest plate and his other gear. Okay. Alright, so now I've canceled his speed drink on me by hitting him with the flame. And I just need to eat a high stat item. Grab a debuff there. And let's get into a space where other people aren't. Oh, I forgot I still have my flame bow. Take some arrows. So we got a horse 10. I still don't have a level, which isn't that good. Obviously, that would be helpful right now for sharpness. But I think if we can save our... Okay, he just drank speed. Something you can do on this map is just river gatekeep. Okay, so this guy is de facto probably going to have the Blitz star. I missed. There we go, hit. Wait, this guy caught up to me really quick. Alright. I did the old Kohi trick that I pulled on a lot of people back in the day. It's called stand inside their hitbox. No. Oh. Damn, it's unlucky. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Still has speed. Hit him another flame there. He's doing a good job of keeping me away. I'm gonna keep striking him with flame bows. And okay. Oh, jeez. Looked at my inventory on accident. Just play aggressive on this. Okay. That's the great thing about Blitz Hour. Even though I didn't like necessarily get a lot of these diamond pieces or a lot of resources, people with a lot of resources, they tend to get overwhelmed and they don't know how to handle their management. As you saw, like those 3 people that I fought outgeared me by like a little. The donkey tamer not as much, but the last 2 people I fought definitely outgeared me. And they were unable to kill me just because they're probably not used to having that much gear. So a lot of gear, things like the Blitz Star, they cause a lot of quick decisions, and you can manipulate those quick decisions by other people because usually they're bad decisions. So the first round was Despair V2, and then we did Shroom. And those are examples of, first being a map that has a chest problem, so there's a scarcity of chests, and then the second has just the right amount of chests. And I would say that Mithril Revived has an okay amount of chests in some places. Like for example, the route I'm taking right now actually gives a pretty good like steps per chest yield. So for Horse Tamer, I'm using the people food, horse food sort of practice. I don't have an invisibility potion yet, so I won't spawn my horse. But I'm going to go for this guy. Oh, well, this guy wasn't paying attention. I can go for both of them, I guess. So this guy's nicked. He's going to turn around and throw blindness. He missed anyway. Okay, so now we have a clean iron. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get away. And what I need to do is just go to an enchanting table. I'm not going to worry about fighting this guy at all. I'll save him for later. And I think I have 2 levels. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 levels. So I can get a bow and an iron sword. So, looking at the tab list, it looks like Girding is the only decent player left. I guess a hard player to kill. So he is going to be the main event for this game. A couple of my hits didn't really make the sound, but I think they went through. Actually, I didn't end up picking that other guy's iron sword up, so that's not very good. Blitz stars in 30 seconds, so we're going to need a gatekeep. This guy has a clean iron sword, so we have to gatekeep him from combining those. He's using a sharpness 1 iron, I think. So as many bow shots as he's going to let us land on him, we have to take. Okay, he just ran into something. So this strategy, oh, he has a gapple. We have to push him before he eats that. We cannot allow him to eat that gapple. So I'm going to W tap here, and we're going to get that. Let's see. I think someone else is probably going to get the Blitz star here, but we don't really need to be as worried about the Blitz star as getting this really good sword up and running. So he already did us the duty of combining the sword. So I'm just going to take the buffs here, and we're going to go ahead and run away from the person with the Blitz star. And right now, the biggest priority is twofold. One, avoid this guy with the Blitz star. Two could be making... Oh, I have actually identified a different player that's pretty good, is this Sure guy. So I need the person with the Blitz star to kill that guy, and I need to wait on refill while also enchanting the iron sword and a bow. So I think camping out here is a pretty good idea until this 40 seconds runs out. Iron sword, sharpness, beautiful. That's what we like to see. So I'm just going to stack my apples here to reserve a little bit of hotbar space. So when we need to eat steak, we'll eat steak. But I'm going to throw out some gear here. We're being rushed, I think. Let's just sort of observe what kind of gear this guy has. Okay, so really good gear. Alright. Hit him with blindness. Okay. Let that explode. Let it explode. Okay. And he might kill himself here. We're not... We want the diamond chest plate. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, it happens. Ah, shit. That's the guy with the star. What in the world? What? I don't know why he did that, but okay. Okay, assassin right away. Very interesting turn of events. That blindness is deadly. So I'm going to use speed because he might try to kite me in deathmatch. Yeah, I don't know. He might. Well, let's see if we can get him. We have 3 speed anyway. Oh, there we go. So I don't know if you saw what I just did to that guy, but it's really obvious when you pick Snowman. It's called the double damage bug, and it's been in the game for years. I'll try to describe it here. Essentially, if you throw a projectile, and it could be a fishing rod, snowball, and you hit them with the projectile and melee them at the same time, it'll do double the damage of whatever melee weapon you're doing. So that guy's health went from like 20 to 8, even though I only hit him once. So yeah, just a couple bugs featured in this video, which aren't bannable because everyone has been using them for a very long time. But yeah, hopefully you learned a thing or two. If you learned something, let me know what it was exactly, because some of these things just sort of run in the background of my head. And if you want to know more about something, then maybe I can do it in like the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Peace.